10.5 on a running first quarter clock. First of 4 15-minute quarters. Golden goal overtime if it's needed. No shootout tonight. A goal will decide one way or another this final. Pee-wee, a steal. Pressuring Alvarez. Mendez with out of the box. It's a goal! Perez was out of the box. Pee-wee forced the steal. Mendez scored the goal. And the Sockers are on the good foot. It's 1-0.
That was good persevering pressure by the San Diego Sockers. Pee-wee staying with that play. And then Mendez having the wherewithal to be able to take that shot on target. A little bit unfortunate for Wave, where Sanchez isn't able to slide and get that. That little bounce was just enough to go over the foot and put the Sockers up 1-0 here in Game 3 de la Gran Final, the grand final.
Sanchez will send it out to Alvarez. Super Mario posting in. Mario Alvarez finds that precise measurement inside of the post, inside of the net, taking us to timeout at 8:11 of the first quarter. Both sides have scored. The grand final is off and running.
You're starting to see Morgan get a little bit more involved into this match and finding those spaces. Very well defended there. Here, Ruggles.
Ruggles one time, score! Sent in by Charlie Gonzalez. Ruggles sends it into the net, and the Sockers are back on top 2-1.
Really good give and go play here. Charlie Gonzalez gives a perfect assist, a well-balanced ball, and a first-time shot by the defender, Drew Ruggles, who also has a fantastic left foot. Sends it behind Perez to give the Sockers another lead, 2-1. Sockers themselves respond.
Drew's first to the playoffs, first to the finals. Had an assist in match 2.
None more important, perhaps that, because there was a moment he was coming right through the back.
Blocked, returned, score! Leonardo de Oliveira finds the loose ball from Ruggles at the top of the arc, and this time it's crossbar and in for San Diego, 3-1.
And something that the Sockers at some point in the season were very potent as those set-piece situations and being able to capitalize. You see Leonardo de Oliveira, el brasileiro, line it up. A de campanazo, crossbar in. Sockers extend 3-1. And I do believe the Sockers are very happy to see that you can convert after hitting woodwork.
It seemed like impossible. Fourth goal of the playoffs for Leo. So 3-1 at the start of the second quarter. Ain't no thing for the mighty Milwaukee Wave. We'll see what happens as the two teams switch sides and the Sockers run right to left. Long pass forward. Leo's open. He scores! It was Toth to Morgan, who laid it off to Leo. The Wave let the play happen from all the way down the field, and that's a huge goal, 4-1.
What a wonderful pick by Toth to just roll it the length of the floor between the yellow lines, and expertly you see Morgan knowing that everybody's expecting him to take an extra touch. First time to Leo. Leo laces it through for his brace. Great connection and a great finish. And a mistake there by Perez, not knowing exactly the exact time to let that ball go, but the Sockers again showing that relentless pressure. Here goes Morgan.
Gets his shot away and he rips it home. Goal! Morgan! High five! Sox are on a roll.
Tavoy Morgan proving once again why he's such a dangerous and lethal striker right there with his back to the net. He's looking for that outlet pass. You know Milwaukee has already been hit by that assist by Morgan this time. Takes it on his own. Great shot with the top of the foot. A little bit of a dip. 5-1, San Diego.
Front Wave Arena is standing and going nuts. It's Pacheco. Pereira came racing off the bench, but there was no angle for him. Leo tried to shoot one through Cam Will right there. It's back to De Oliveira. Now looking for the cutting Mendez, who settles, shoots, and scores! And roars into the crowd in the Oceanside night as the Sockers flex their might with 5 straight and a 6-1 lead.
And what a great pass and a great reception by Mendez, knowing that that pass is going to go ahead and bounce back with some force. Instead of going to the ball, he's patient and waits for it, kills it with the left foot, and with that same foot is able to lace it through.
And the ball was kicked right to Tony Sanchez from Sebastian Mendez right there, who very kindly kicked it away. We got to go to break. This starts with Serta jumping up in the air and perfectly heading the ball to initiate a 5-pass sequence to get to a line change while keeping the Wave defenders on the floor. And now Morgan is set up for Cardenas. He scores! He did it again! Tavoy Morgan got set up deep like a basketball low post. Dishing dimes. Cardenas laying it up and in for 7-1.
And these passes that are going the length of the floor on the ground, pase a bote de la carpet. Here you have once again Morgan knowing that he can turn and shoot, but sees and recognizes Cardenas' run to his right. And Cardenas once again hitting woodwork and in for the Sockers, 7-1.
Ludwig, who had a huge game in their first visit, the second game of the year for San Diego, first for Milwaukee, had a couple of goals. Ludwig's got room here, and there, speak of him and he shall speak back as Ludwig scores at 2:48 to light a candle for the Wave at 7-2.
And you can see how well Milwaukee worked this play all the way through and around the horn, getting Ludwig a shot there. And then nobody was able to press up as you look at Cesar Cerda, who asked his teammates, calma, calma, relax. It's still 7-2.
Alvarez. Sanchez shoots to the back post. He was looking for Bennett. Great intervention all over the field. And then a skipping shot, and it's Bennett on the back post. Carvalho kept it alive. Found Bennett, who never quit on the play. And that's 2 straight for Milwaukee, Tony. It's 7-3.
And that's what gives Bennett such a legendary status, is sticking with the play and never giving up, following through as you see Carvalho gets double blocked here, able to regain his own rebound, and then he go ahead and lays it into the middle. Bennett just taps it in.
Serta got the win on the steal. Can he pick the pocket? This is on target. Alvarez cleans it up. But can he? Mendez off of Ferdinand and out. Tries again and scores! Hat trick! Shirt off! Game over? He says yes. 8-3 Sockers!
And speaking of follow through, that's exactly what this young man has done here. The offensive work rate, to be able to get a shot off, get the rebound, position well to control. Y vámonos! 8-3, Seba.
Head coach, general manager at Do It All in Tacoma for 8 years. This year, age 39, comes back to be with his family here in San Diego, Tony, and scored the goal to send them to the finals. Now he's out there with Nilton with 2:25 to play, looking for one more. This could be Nilton, and it is. Nilton de Andrade working 9 to 5 and keeping it going. The hard-working man puts the 9th on the board. 9-3 the score.
And that's the goal that he's been looking for the past 2 games. Getting in some space with a slow roll on the bottom of the foot between 2 players. You can just see the body language from the defenders as well. Just really a lot of energy has been expended throughout this series, throughout this season. And Nilton de Andrade getting a deserved shot on goal and being rewarded for his efforts for joining the San Diego Sockers. Sockers 9, Milwaukee Wave 3. To their feet. This North County crowd a chance now to seal it.
For number 10, it's Charlie.
Firmala, Charlie. Golazo from the logo, essentially. Another player that deserved to be on the scoreline today. Just rolling it in for the double digit. La 10, 10-3.